Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. Okay, so the last 15 videos on this channel were pretty much every single cabinet series that I had for this year. So in terms of overall new series that we're starting this year, we are 1 out of 5 done. So we have 4 left. We have Supreme Court justices, Chief Justice I should say, coming up next. Impeachment in April. The census in May, like late May, like around Memorial Day. And the presidential election, which will start late July. Alright. So, obviously, the Chief Justice series will start next Monday. So we have this week to, dick around. And I decided that we are going to do a lot of, give you at least the overall roundup of all things possible of, our government and anything important that happened anytime from the 10th of January, which was a Friday, if I do recall correctly. Yeah. It was the last Friday before the cabinet series began. And pretty much up until today, and we'll have a few things to talk about that's going to happen this week. And we got some interesting things to talk about. So let's talk about the past real quick. At least give you a brief update. First thing, January 10th, presidential election. Marianne Williamson drops out. I mean, I know this is kind of old news. We don't really care about her anymore, but it's something that I should have talked about because, plus, I was getting ready for the cabinet series, and the cabinet series was going on, and I couldn't do more than 5 videos during this entire time. So, we're doing it now. So, screw off. January 13th. We have 2 things that happened on that day. First up is a change in Congress. Republican Duncan Hunter of California's 50th Congressional District resigns. So we now have a grand total of 430 current members that are either Democrat, Republican, or an independent, respectively. You can all figure all that later. It's because I'm kind of recording this at 1 in the morning. And I'm trying to get this done and uploaded as soon as possible. So yeah. Also, presidential election. Senator Cory Booker drops out. Yeah, because, he's got other things to worry about, like impeachment, which we'll get to actually right now. January 21st, impeachment trial. Trump's trial began on that day at approximately 1 o'clock in the afternoon, somewhere around there. I mean, it's currently going on right now. I mean, not right now as we speak, but just right now in general. Although it could be wrapping up this week, but, we'll get to that when we get there. January 31st, which was this past Friday, we have 2 things. 1, presidential election. Former Congressman John Delaney drops out. And with that being said, we have a grand total of 4 Republicans and 11 Democrats currently running for president. It's 15, including Trump himself. And I know it's not really American, but I thought it was really interesting. Brexit. On the 31st, last Friday, this past Friday, the United Kingdom has officially left the EU, the European Union. After their big historic vote back in 2016, it took them 4 years to officially get out. So they're officially out. So congratulations, UK. You can celebrate that as your Independence Day or whenever that vote took place. I don't remember exactly, but it was it was a while ago. It was a hot minute ago. All right, and a little more recently, and the most recent past event that happened yesterday, the second Groundhog Day, Super Bowl Sunday. I didn't actually write it down in my notes, but the Chiefs won the Super Bowl against the 49ers. I'd like to congratulate them, and everyone can now stay away from the NFL for a few more months. They can worry about other shit now. Also, yesterday was Groundhog Day. So, the two important groundhogs, at least in this area of America, Puxatawny Phil in Pennsylvania, and Ohio's official groundhog, which is right here in my hometown, Buckeye Chuck, both didn't see their shadow, which means we get an early spring. But will it come? I don't know. We'll find out. So that's all the past events that happened throughout the last few weeks. Yeah, I got the flu shot, so I should be good. And also, I have kind of a weird throat thing that happened within the last week or so, but that's off topic. That's besides the point. So now we jump into the 3 future events that I have written down that are all literally like this week. So I thought it's kind of important to go over them. Tomorrow, on Tuesday, I would say probably somewhere around 8 or 9 o'clock at night, Trump delivers his State of the Union address to Congress, his cabinet, the Supreme Court, and to the American people, and pretty much also the world. It all take place in the House chamber in the Capitol building in DC, obviously. Wednesday, the 5th, at the Capitol building, we're going to jump over to the other side of the building, into the Senate chamber, because that is when the impeachment trial may end. Because the Senate will vote on whether or not to remove Trump from office or to acquit him and, pretty much drop the case. As we will cover in April, no president has ever been removed from office through impeachment. Like, at all. 3 presidents were impeached: Andrew Johnson, Bill Clinton, and Trump. So far, only Johnson and Clinton were acquitted, and we don't know about Trump yet. Nixon would have been impeached if he didn't resign from the Watergate, but that's a story for another day. And the last thing, Friday, the 7th, like this coming Friday. I know it's not really history or politics related, but I think it's fun because it's my favorite band of all time. Well, those of you that don't know, Green Day is my favorite band of all time. And their 14th studio album drops. It's called Father of All ... But its official name is, well, I'll put it in the description below. Yeah, I think you might know what it is if you've been following along. I'm so excited. I love Green Day. Alright, thank you all so much for watching this kind of long update video, but I thought I knew it needed to be done, and yeah. Stay tuned for, throughout the week, all the events that are supposed to happen, and all the other videos I have planned for this week, which are all, set in stone. I just have to record this one. Alright, stay tuned for a new gaming episode tomorrow at, technically tonight at midnight, but, you get the point. Thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you then.